Yo, I go in your man. I will come is like a bloody abi fair ni your Tashi TV. Lebine nya ke maba ni gbenu ni nkenye ba na sanigba patu sanigba no ba na shi se da mo wa ke oba na ne ke sanigba ni wala imba ni nkenye ba fe bi ko ni wonye wo gbasande tashin sande no wo ba ye ni tashin no nkomo wo ba ye wonye ni wo ke hekonklo sande eba wo hie ni wo ba ye tashin sande ni tashin sande na ba ye keji ye shiba mi oba online ni Mukubako online ne o find shiba mi ni obomode ni o share video Fibi san nembe hewale o kefe coming online then check by na I need time to sit back, recover properly before I can publicly engage in dialogues and discourses here in platform, or if me feel just the posting and the regular maybe just to engage the platform, but I don't want to actively get myself out there. But it would be very unfair ni if I feel dibo keji no konyano ni ye mi ngbeke jomona mi na ke na agbani ni eke wose na agba wulbanye ba ni obuade ko pledging eke mi platform ne ni manye nke address na ka issue say ni in addressing issue say de ma fe din wole e dollar ni me kuma mi ba fun ni ame ba wie no na me to na me wie already the platform I have people already are either envious or stupidly jealous about the fact that I have that platform. And me, I always say, okay, I'm encouraging you. Kebo feel like cannot feel boba feel better than me. Create one. Let's all rally and work along. Enya ko baba intimeno, enya ka kenno bamba, ka Tashi TV hambo. You can't be Tashi TV. Tashi TV is not what you're seeing. Tashi TV is here. Anything you see on Tashi TV, it is not what you see. It is what comes out of from this thing. Me, I'm not afraid. I'm not perturbed by anybody's actions. None of you are afraid, man. You work your fiamo. You me na keke mi ninke jeshishi. She je mi ninke bagbena. Moko go ba channel ninke Tashi TV bagbena. So me, I'm not afraid. I'm not bothered about anybody's action. She should make when ke jele mi. Mofia money sumo no ya keje lo mo na lo mo bo be lumo no lu jela mi ni wo yo mofia mo ne sumo no ya he ne yo keje lo mo na lo mo le lumo ne lu ni ne ke yumo inu mo ke abo ta fla che yemi. And I keep saying to everybody, none of you are being it has gotten no fear no favor. You can tag me with any affiliation in your be a banner, no problem. Jelelemen sano hieko. E wakanye nyenye na. Hini yo ndika wujeme ami. I have no problem with you. Shite no ya, don't joke with it. Ke bate no ya, kakashwe. Me ke bate no ya, imbu mkumbutuwe, imbu mkumbukumukwe. I don't care who you are, imbu. Ke osumo te no ya, imbu. And I stated emphatically. I don't care. It is good to do politics. It is good to do whatever you want to do. But make sure whatever you are doing inures to the benefit of this community. If it is not inuring to the benefit of this community, I don't respect you. I don't respect you. It will buy you Tashi Sunday. Wo buy you Tashi Sunday. You don't know magic share. Of the next share video because no buy you about the post I made yesterday about McDonald Park and other matters. I have no full grasp of. It won't touch you. But the McDonald Park is a park of interest. We need to know the truth. We need to know the details. We need to know what goes on with that particular infrastructure. Because I can chiwa piwa here. And the questions I will ask. So many you have the capacity and ability to think. I'm not talking of those who are stupidly thinking politically and always making rational and lame vain comments. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about those of you who critically sit back, analyze situations, evaluate them, and ask questions. You ask reasonable questions. You be a sajinike, Mokota say, and yet FWD. They call queer a big drum Sunday. German, open master, mene, ni amefen ameleake. This thing is no joke. You are hypocrites, all of you. Pay master can be. That is okay. I have no problem. But you let me buy your name. Tell me, pay master. Tell me if the survivor. But boy, pay master, not the survivor. Shake. Ye da infige bikome. Akoba na nie no yele da ifi akoba yele bikome. Ni neke anible ke konto ne pata. Tashi here. Noe okleje ke wajin. Ameke nye shake nye. Ni nye fe eba kojo nye. Ona bene yo leji eba kojo nye benoni ne denche ne den ne bole. She can mene hard fact will come out. If you have brains to reason and think about things, think. If you don't have, that's no problem. You can comment 1001. I will reply you, but it changes nothing because the truth stands tall. Daniel Obajen share. Ofana Oba live no share video. Just share. I want this very video to go out there. Ne boalala ne out of take go weird way. Just patiently stay on the live. You get to know all the truth and the hard fact about what happened to the Magdam Park. Don't be in a hurry. Kayo tree. Can no live no. But cafe be sit back and listen to information. Just sit back. Oh no. My people on TikTok. When they're not tree. They're not tree. We are streaming on all 3 platforms I am actively on. We are streaming on Facebook, we are streaming on YouTube, and we are streaming on TikTok. We are streaming on all 3 platforms. So this information is going to travel. I know my contents travel already, but this, I want it to travel and travel well. I want it to travel and travel well. I want the injegbe. Inche, me streaming on all my 3 platforms here. Kaja na ha bu ko kan do bini yen shisho mo baba ko san ohe apapa na do me na ekwen nye bani nye boy ni by virtue of political reasons you are not part of us, which we understand. Now Accra is cosmopolitan, nothing can be changed about it, and it is beautiful. But no ne atu na do ni me na ekwen ni ne ba ne ye ne sumo ne dun eko shi ne ye ne mfotu ahihye ne mfan ahihye gen keji akpaso ikaye aginya me ne ginye keji akpaso ikaye ginye me ne ginye ni keji lomo na lomo nya ni lumo ne luko me ne ginye because none never inherit. You see, you can boldly claim that your political party is in this constituency, and then you are benefiting from it. Many, our forefathers, some years back, toiled, worked hard, invested, sacrificed, and did everything possible for us to have it today. For us to have it today. So if you are here and you are enjoying it today, and me no one offending, no bawa, koni no ni adun no bobo yo boko ohe wale ba fita na adun eko bona fe no won nyame bibi ani ba yese amo eko sha me dey. I keep telling people and I keep saying every day, I can mean ballet. Me pay insane. Me I'm like a dead being already. Me enushi ye gbele mi embo. Me ka o ka me you know ye gbele sane again. Ofe ko no. Call la call no ko fe mo mi. Ko ba nyo gbe mi makwe. Oh. Ni ka mi ngbo e. Ka no jomojo no ka ngbo ni te gbo nya aje. Mi ma hinje dan bo ba na me aje. Tama benebo owo me fuo ya nte ka bo ba oboba na jema mi sande. O mi la ka gbele wo igbe o forget mo if ya na ka gbele wo igbe. No ko bani mo gbanya femi. No ni mi ni nchon no ko be no ba nyo femi. Ko la ko oye wale ko na ka gbe omo gbe mi. Don't sit back and give lame threats can it be. Obe no ko obe shele. Obe shele. Koko o hia je kem ko tumo se. Koko hia je mukotu ma ose mukotu mo se shi akoba fite no ni afe machine ni owa na ba no wa na ka akoba muhunta flat che ame fie no ko e na ame enjoy be no like share. Okay no ko here. Okanoko hie ni ehi hambo ona oje mfe no oba hie ehi hambo oje oba ka shi o dipi ya no abo jele mi hie hambo o male ona agbe ba fe tan papa ona agbe ba fe tan jele mi no wo yo ko nupa ke jinse jeke. If I feel na call you 15 years or 16 years per year, jele ba feel but no aga 99 years. Jele me ba kelbu. If you are a youth and you are politically aligned, it is beautiful. You have to learn because many we are supposed to take the mantle from many currently they run the realm of affairs. Which is good. Me, I politically love people who are with political parties, especially when you there. No one know casini. No one know what study me. What really big me. I'm very, very politically motivated, and I always want to learn to see the errors they are making in the cabinet. But I think and I'm not even a politician, and they are friends of mine. They are going to be politicians. I can simply share those experiences with them. I can share with them. Ewo ismoni mukofio etmo o neken that be can you to jiba film politics Carter say no kake me James and normally when they make the decisions it is general decisions they make. It will come coffee politics say so heko. Well, me, I like when the youth are into politics. Me, myself, I go into politics. For some reason, I realized that, no, if you're ready, I'm out now. I'm out of politics. And for those of you who are stupidly ranting and making useless noise, go and ask your paymasters. They know me. And when the time is right, I will show you my political affiliation. Politics lou me. Politics is shula me. Politics is fame mokoni. Obaka keshimene. No. It won't. Politics say then politics baba teshima shemo e. Tefe dwemo e. Bojibo wo be na kan dwemo, be na nile e. She politics then baba no me teshima shemo. Well, politician ko ye teshi onukpa. Political party ko ye teshi onukpa. When you bring politics and the community, I kick politics. Any the match politics exhibition. I can test you alone. Because before I test you back to our testing. Before I test you, I mean testing. It is tested to a casket. Now, I won't waste much time. I think we've done 15 minutes of shenanigans. Let's go straight into the conversation. Yeah. And for those of you who might not know, I've been sharing it with you. From early January, I've been paralyzed. Or those of you who didn't know, in case you prefer to know, this is it. I've been paralyzed. So I don't go out properly. The magic book will be around square. She actively, I can walk. I'm with crutches. I'm it will be many. I'm a call because most of them who know me know I'm a promoter of the Sambo 4 Football Club. Me promoter. I'm part of the team. Well, sometimes games come alone they find out from me whether they have match to play alone. And for some, since January I've been out of the scene. Now, when they called me, they were like, oh, they didn't add the chairs. Because they are reasonable people. I mentioned I'm a chairs now on screw. Well, I'm a add chair. They told me like Koya will net net that day. And I was like, really? I'm like, oh yeah. And they shared with me a short video. And I'm like, okay. And then I just came out and caption, you see, because I wrote and I quote, information reaching us indicates that yesterday's downpour has compromised the integrity of the Magdam Park. And I even added, okay, was the wind that stormy? Was the wind that stormy? Because 3 days ago, back in what could you buy? Well, I'm wondering, was the wind that stormy? Because I didn't know. So I had to further my conversation away from them, link it to management. I spoke with management of the facility, which is the Magdam Park. Magdam Park, Mokoyajan they call Magdam Park 247. Guy ko yajem they call Magdam Park no. Actually amate. Le call Magdam Park no. Ni Magdam Park me yajem ni am war because of how ni bia na jeme if you lively ni caught manke 3 manke 12 manke 1 manke 2 fa atabo ejeme Magdam Park awo e bit na wo ejeme. And amate is always there. Eshia park say no residents ejeme no. So that park onyo afi no ko park na nambo. Well, can try, don't go to that park to even disturb or do something bad. Ni boy say kuma babon ne ke jemeta moke weed shele money. He just took a phone call and residents complained. Quickly, police waited. I read at me. It clearly shows like it says onyo afi no ko Magdam Park tashi Magdam Park no uba afi no uba jeni. Now, that being said, I asked table attending net because since January I haven't been there because I've been in hospital back home. Now, the information I had was because me first was I can okay, that's it. She sit match me qualify. Nye boa enetwe. Sit match Independence Day. Lakma Assembly here. They use that park for the celebration. Jema match here. The Beni a match here. Canopies na amount. Call your canopy kome. Neke atanete. Ye jeme. call your wo canopy ne ki atwanete ye jeme e wo call your ni canopy call your wo canopy ne ki ahyenete ne ani na ete ke na kanade gye fedo keje aye keje abonsan keje akpasoi ni taflache keje bului jinete mekume ni akemgbeme abi ete na mi afite ni nepe. You can easily go there and ask yourself. Ask for yourself. No lay. Can the sit match? The assembly has neglected responsibility of fixing the net. And I'm sure management also is expecting them to come fix it. Yo, can I fix it? That is okay. But to come out and politically incite violence, make publication, and end up insulting, maybe you're insulting me or not, I don't care. But Kwao Young, I want you to know I cannot fear. It is very, very, very devilish. You're a very good friend. Me, I have no issues with you for politics. I understand. You have your political master. Everybody does. I respect everything you do. Sometimes I just laugh about it and then move on with it. But what you did yesterday, in case no fear, it is called political instigation, and it could lead to violence because only JLMB fan to NDC youth na mete na me afite MPP nuku. Ewo indirectly oto no care onye MPP youth enwake amwa me egbe na me feel me na me fit your NDC noko. That is what you've done. And for those of you who are not even thinking and because you belong to the other fashion or omominke or Jack and Ibia, I want you to understand this. What the guy has done is to indirectly let people off their side there, which is the MPP no wake. NDC be fite woni he. E wo won wo banye wo fite NDC be anibi. That is what I am afraid of. No jino ni e woman la ni dwen he. Ni no e woni e hani nye itwiba. Ni a come intwa na ba wo mi ke tronika te pack no. Some people saw me there. They were like, no plan, no back. Okay, oh yeah, I have to find things out for myself. That's not my way. Because you're bully Jimmy. Okay, me no kono ni nke yefu gidigidi ni atu dabi. Danima post no kwe. I tell people all the time, me my wall, Danima post no kwe. I don't share no kwe. I don't share fear anything in deleting post. I post can in deleting. Get a fake grammatical error, my correct error, delete it, post it, because anything I post, I'm very mindful of what I have posted. You think it's for fun, Ministry of Information will select my page as a blogger for a master course last year, December? Because they've monitored and observed me for a very long time, and they can see what I am doing. I'm a blogger, but they understand what I am doing. I won't misinform my people. For you, Kwao Young, to publicly post Akeshi, NDCB, fit MPP, and you have no evidence. The thing is, one, ada Nibia no fit banners canopy can be banners can be mabajeme, and the canopy structure near Jeme. Come on, you metashim and lilitation juba. Nyako alingano nini doke ya insure na any abu or chesie. Yeah, then I won't show me any a flang I can say a cho. Your tutu here, a linga no. Nyakwa bina linga no, she come your ne akeshi. Kamo koeti fite noko. Tumo canopy he ni Dr. Koboy Emma can shield ambulance. As expensive as that thing is. Moko Benjamin ni eba safeguard eba protect me. Ni secondly, wo ya lo ene na be wo ye German shon na ne. Ni gbemepo wo German ne. Moko na moni bade bachi canopy na egbeshi. Moko na mo. No, sometimes even though we on fair politics, Nibia Kume, Nika, you in the case, and what I should know drink. Like a yo, like a Nili can insong, oh, no drink. I just don't see how most of us we can't see reality. Ni politics eluo. One reality in politics eluo. If you're in this MPP, I don't have interest for that. I mean, if I come about I like the healthy argument. Like an EBA. It is dreadful. Alinga no neka shineka canopy ne na ado canopy lele. Ani abemoko ni banna buku ake na shimashi ni fe. To be na ke yomo specs banna ni yoje menem moko ni e afite leju na wine. Back apprehend more, back amomo. Akwose mo as sanction mo. I prepare before the court of law. Nobody's above the law. Because destruction of political properties and paraphernalia publicly because of misunderstanding, it's a criminal offense. Or call a politician kudoko or a poster po alo a fe ban alo nuko. But in prison for years. E woke nuko na ke ba. Amomo. Ene anya na tomo na amomo. Maga no ne anya to na amomo. And the funny thing is, this is how the structure looks like. Let me show you how the structure looks like. This is how the structure looks like. Na nete. Nyanya be nete shikama yo. Kemme lela menchini egbeshi. Ame fite nete. Inye metashime inliame. Kame chue ba kame fite ni. Afite oni e boni onyo na ni eponosa. Yeah. Inye metashime kame fite no kwe. Abi fite oni e boni onyo na ni eponosa. Ewo ame blaneta on ke shete na machine. Allo to make na me hia fe mo ni mokobati ameno na me kanjofue. Ni monye bu. Ni moni ko jenye ni enu ya aka afi no because amate jene yo wo. Ewo me aba do ba fi no kuneke. No ukena gbaba nyeme wote am. Ni o chen be ye you nyeme so wote. The fact that I want fair MPP and this no try share your logi way. The fact that I want fair this MPP e ton ake in your logi wo. Ni mostly any men in your like let me say closer to candidates say nyenji aye ka paso ka bonsan yen because nyenye ake yin benefit if power is ni benefiting if there is no power. It was done everything you are doing you are desperate to secure power. When you attention can you focus put Gionake, there are masses of people down there you have to support, you have to help and do everything for. You're always selfish thinking about yourselves. And this is how low politics has become. And what masses say we struggle. Now I'm a teller candidate say but I'm not a baba maka masses say I'm a major lion share. I'm a mafia I'm a pin. Na gba itani bi e bawona. I don't see why we are doing this to ourselves. I just don't see why. It is obvious. Like Tobani Kenya, power here, I'm enjoy. It will come and feel come a what Matty say. She Kenya John were here, nearly our lives are very precious to you just to secure power, there are certain things when you are doing, you think twice about it before you even do it. There are certain things when you are doing, you think twice. Then about fear. This net wasn't destroyed by anybody. It was destroyed by the assembly, Logical Municipal Assembly. So if you have any grievances, allow any agitation, meter it to the assembly and ask them why they've not come to fix the park net. She kahani o political interest there choke mambi. And for all of you watching, in case Magna Pakachiko na ni into taflache lo aleno ni minche mogbe yebanya bia mate. He is the caretaker of the park. Residents pie jeme bus pie jeme ni gbile Independence Day amena no nite no. Me ho ni jeme na amena no nite no. I'm a fan they confirm that situation. Canopy. The one year 6 match. J match better than more pony. 6 match Sunday. Don't are you? You many a trouble when you jam fan book after 6 match. They saw it. They know it. Team self any a trouble thing. Abi. Ma baba kaki NDC youth 80 after no. And if I'm talking about it, you claim like I'm NDC. I don't care. I don't care. Where you want me to be or where you think I am and where I'm not there. It's none of your business. You don't own me. You don't own my interest, and you don't own my how do you call it? My affiliations. You don't own me. And if you think by reason of where I belong and where I don't belong to, you want to make your stance, make your stance. But make sure that your stance doesn't affect the community. Because if it has anything to do with community, man, I'll come after you. I don't fear you. Share with me. Share with me. Toma veni munsumoni mukongo share me be. Munshe mukongo be. So all of you, I've said it again. Can you quit? Ni hear you akelele me after le. I establish investigations. Ni ana kwemi. I establish investigations. Na kwemi. Na no kwale. Enough of how you make politics very ill and bitter. Ni any politics in Jochon. Ni any be an effetimo. Ke NDC in boy MPP but automatically say what chon hinyelo. Nika okay we ipe no one no. Why should it be so? Haji put they don't agree. Haji put agree. She no try to ni ke Haji to she no ni wa agree or no say what talk back no. Why are you doing this to ourselves? Why are we doing this? Politics is share opinion, dialogue, and share interest debate. What debate? Come on, interest there, Bono, fine, me no fine. Why are we doing this? Now, for those of you who are live now, give me a second. I'll play a video of Saint-Jean. Ninekwa Saint-Jean. What discusses Saint-Jean? Me and largely couldn't you call Ojuba? From that. Nyekwa efen ne na chi TikTok bi ele me yenya wi hin ne ba na video nyekwa ho say ni aka seat say man na aka screw say wo me na adrille ka mo confite no ko fe ye ne kan all the ho say carefully add JJ screw me nice. Me distractor. Bana they can make a drilling machine. Ni buya fe neat neke. Ni odnam ake sen eko ekpo ne epete no. No na ake screws ye no. Ke aleno nina. Let me I think let me do it properly. Let me do it properly because I want you all to understand the people. My extend camera visual say okay, yeah. I couldn't extend, but if you carefully see how these things are, namo the afternoon the can never not the can never JJ not say ya buya me. Don't you care now? This is how the chairs are. Just said I took time. I took time to check. Okay, yeah, this is the complete video I did. Left wing there. I'll put the video there. I'll put the video. I'll share it. I'll share it. I'll share the video because for me this is very yo, well, in your man, you find out Shibani, Benina, the video evidence of what actually is ongoing at the McDam Park. It was the circulation of false propaganda and misinformation just to create tension and cause public panic. Ka o channel lolo o claim NDC youth keje lo mo na lo mo boe be lumo no lu ja ko sumo no ya mo fi amoni ke bu na kan bi mo ake mbe evidence yo ni ke ebe evidence we eke boy park no lo branch ko no na park scafe slam no park no akwa ke what I am sharing with you nyegwe ke no ni afi nyegwe ke at 9 to 10 p.m. I was there. I stayed there for about an hour and over just to assess the situation and make how do you call it? Make sure accusation anything I'm about to address it's in its right direction. And you see smart people and people who you would imagine they are following this blind publication. And I won't fault you for your affiliation or what you choose to how do you call it? What you choose to believe or what you choose to cling on as an individual. Info she care jile mi ko small no ya keje lo mo na lo mo gbe lu mo no lu ele she keji wo teshi security agency say yeah, and they really want to ensure stability. They really want to ensure that peace prevails here. Kwao Young needs to answer to the misinformation because somewhere last year, I think in the campaign started from October, November, December. Yeah, no, yes. The Ministry of Information made it criminal to misinform the public. No, anytime I post and I'm not sure, I indicate that information reaching us, it means it is not asserted and it is not verified. And always my captions ends with a question mark because it is a question. Those of you who don't understand the dynamics and the rudiments of journalism, I don't conclude on captions I have no full grasp of. I'm always making it look like I'm asking you the public question. So I'm teasing out information from the public and I'm fetching information from the public. So if the public has information, they will share with me like, oh, no, this and this is what is happening. That and that is what is happening. And yesterday after that post, the information I was getting wasn't so absolute and very distinct. That was why I went there myself. It will come to talk about this whole thing again. Security agencies, You need to question him because he's going to disturb the peace and stability of this community. If you don't know, I'm telling you, what he has done is indirectly tell his people that NDCs have destroyed our things. So we should also destroy NDC's things. It's plain and simple. Plain and simple. That Kwao Young guy, that's what he has done. And he will be roaming in this community as if he's some smart dude. She a bonsan in nice looks and nice clothes. The way most of you call me out on things you imagine or assume to be wrong there, that is the same way. If something is wrong there, me, I'll call people out. Why will you even do this? Like, can't join you shishi. Can you mene kumehu? I na china mo me amomi. The brocolation no NDC no kono machine fitele. You people are not looking at the bigger picture. Okay, agency ke oh mene afite neke. Brocolation MPP boys kumehu ke me afite NDC noko. No, atamene no koi. Atamene bin ovaka wa elo shin. Mam mi fe ba fe chuko. Ake no gbemeka amaye bon no. Ake no teshin eze bon na gbana mo ekun. Na ka aton teshin ajo. Bo to yeko no ke politics into one eche la e wo teshin ma ten. When the park incidents happened on Sit Match, you were there. Even if you were not there, you received the videos. You saw what happened. Or Maba do tuoni ogbateshimana. Maba do tu ogbateshimana. Money you're too able to it. Money you're I've shared everything I have to share with you about the Magdam Park. Or call who year. You call him no year when ya park no. Ubahana. No ni J Chonye. Intan chumi. Ni a pasafoke share ye Marcelo Juno kana a call war. Nimi ya Jane commente. Nimi te jen we anami. Maybe na mi ejeme. With my crutches. We can build Teshi and we can do everything good for Teshi. Oh yeah, jemebo bulu anibi na mebo poster. Bulu anibi ene mebo o your interest in posting. Tetekwashi scholarship scheme. Ka parliament. Every MP ni baya, baya. None of them ever gotten that. I don't know what to say. Enako na country sale, lo enako na kai confidence to ask the Speaker of Parliament. Okay, this man is from Teshi. Everything shows, the record shows. Even though the president shamefully said that eje coupon because Mugoya claiming a coupon affair, the agenda is bien na keje a coupon kanoko of Tetekwasha about my great can a coupon be. Think about it. Politicians, if you are politicians in the German, then I claim a keje a coupon. DJ Tashi Jedon kanoko ni sana can Tetekwashi say she be akaba a coupon be. Chabele Tashi me watalashi. Ni wo ni papa kebe gbonyo la kaba petete shimai isene ho ni one Saturday nte chana mo yawo yango driver eju yam phone e ko phone e ga phone ba me small e ga phone ba me he report to app I mean I should keep calling the driver eju yam phone eju Nokia 105 eju can see I have to wait until Monday then you have to see me MTN office ko. That mean use eju. mean the dreamer ni bi ni me wie no nya no ko ke ma cheche le adu a phone down she iPhone 13 egbecho na emi young driver ke cheche ina ko e ko phone but that conversation is for another day. Tete scholarship, and I've been telling you all my people. Tete scholarship e kaje me the ministers bron can be for fine baking abrochi. What the scholarship can have ministers are be onupa abi. Ni wo business and wo benefit from Tete scholarship. Na ken wo nye me baking universities. Ni bene ka wonye wo fe ojugba. Tete scholarship e banye en ha wo. Teshima bi graduate p. Wo kala ka ha teshima fe afi awon small people or across all universities just 100 scholarships 100 per $100 just because billions upon billions just can't imagine niki ake ha scholarship here e banya ha tashi ma be 1,000 scholarship a year and cocoa scholarship scheme cocoa scholarship scheme again ni nobody is even bold enough to even question our politicians. Okay, oh. Can't you big and when you scholarship scheme the care, Jimmy? But quite young. Oh, yeah, nyame BBB, or you come BBB. Near come by a university parko. Cat oko boss say a yojuba. Ni afe ni eba in good light. Oh, nyame by nice. In nyame by nice. Even though I'm the last born, I still have siblings who and I have relations who will be growing up. We friend will be an NFL. For your station be name amok pakwa aba. Kaja me put a member war. Why for be do a be baba. They can enjoy and benefit from this cocoa scholarship scheme. You are not talking about that. And me, I keep telling you all, when I am well and ready to move about, I will submit letters to all the aspiring candidates. I'll say myself, I'm a fan. We don't want much. I may lobby. Some of them are chief lobbyists. So they say, so they can do it. I lobby scholarship. It's a legacy for you, that MP. It is a legacy for you. Lobby this and bring it to us. Lobby this and bring it to us. So that we can benefit as a people. That our father, Tete Kwashi, was able to do this for Ghana. And out of that, the country is honoring us as a people, Teshime, with this scholarship scheme. That is all we are asking for. And you wouldn't push an agenda for your boss for him to do this for us. She oyewale na can instigate of violence amongst two political parties. The mo fe money ba di ne ke yo mo na se ne ba fe bulu ani e. Naka mo kaje lo mo na lo mo le lu mo na elu. Ni okleje de chekele ba yi. Okleje de chekele ba yi. Je mo ko okleje chekele ba yi. Let's talk about better things for the community. Nobody feel politics and she can be healthy. The politics can be healthy. It's like going back. Madina can be fair. I feel politics again. She said, "Amen. No can be pair. Sana no pair. I look at it. I feel giddy pair. I don't have politics anymore. Just look at this. Meneke a polyclinic. MP, sitting MP, get to a polyclinic. Honorable Brian, you get to a polyclinic. Outgone MP, incoming parliamentary candidate. Get a chips compound. Jane Menu to Meneke a few bridges. Meneke a donate ambulance. Jane Menu to Meneke how do you call it? Health screening. If you not care if you health screening, gentlemen or two. Gentlemen or two. She, Sunny, down in the cake, Kone aka be aba no pe ni ka wota she wodun nye bon nye how do you call it influential people, the prominent people. And the most I'm disappointed in this young guy, quite young. You're a young person with promising whatever, but this attitude, and bear in mind, posterity never forgets. Posterity never forgets. Social media is a very powerful tool. It can make and unmake you. So whenever you are on social media, I always tell people, whenever you're on social media, your actions and inactions goes a long way to determine how your future will become. Before I learned a lot about social media, even to create a platform and everything for advocacy for the community. The mistakes I made there, I really regret them. Up until now, I can post CDB. That was early 2007. I decided I could not decide GHS. Facebook. I regret them. But I don't want to delete them because there will be a day I would use that as an advice for others. Well, if this is the time for you and you have the opportunity to do right and you choose to create violence, Inyami Onagbe Bafia Mande Kaunto Denche Onagbe Ebojuba, right your wrongs, Kwao Young, right your wrongs. Earlier the better. Nidani boom, publish money, make money blindly. I'm not calling me share, can NDCB feel they can NDCB feel they can instigate violence. Can you learn if you're it's not just about MPP NDCA, it's about Teshimabi. Because NDC MPP Teshimabi or few NDC MPP. The flat J Kolo in the few NDC MPP. J Kolo the few NDC MPP. Deme di la meneka akeni na fegiri na no bokwa yo obanya adumo shaka bo no tegiri ba obanya adumo eko obantofu no ba toyi chichabele bo do kenaka mane na eba bo kenaka na agba na eba. I think this thing is funny. For those of you who advise that I should let it go, can it be? I respect your advice. I wouldn't want to talk about it. She's coming to make fight, Charlie. NJ, you may follow me. NJ post follow me. It is inciting and instigating violence amongst us. It can be in wowote. I can hear me. It can be in wowote. I can hear me. Call MPP or NDC, I want mini. I want Ocho Yellow. Call NDC MPP or Sani Do Ocho Yellow. In Yank about Tashin Wayini. Parliament, Pocona, the few agent. What I mean, no one, no, I'm attaching Bassan. Ni current MP, Honorable Benaiku, outgone MP, Honorable Dr. Kobo, Hengelo Jam, ye. Because I've been at a function where the two of them were present and they shook hands. Last year, the two of them came. The two of them shook hands. The two of them shook hands in a smiling gesture. Come here, the time when the time like a hey, like a petrol. Come a macho. I was there. I'm saying this in authority. So why are you even going to make we the followers become enemies amongst ourselves? Ni me don't call me in penny politics in relationship after. Kabo no any relationship after fine, but auto relationship after. No me in palm of fight with association. Kabo feel like a church because or feel like a NDC. It won't be for me. It won't be any problem. Or feel like a MPP. It won't be for me. It won't be problem. You're here, my young. You're here, my young. I have friends all over. I have friends all over. I have friends all over. And I want to keep friends all over. Because until this community becomes greater and great again, I have no rest. I have no rest. I can't rest. And one like me came mark and detention. Charlie, I don't know why, but and one like me came mark and detention. Get table. I'm so proud of this community. Back to the billboard. I think for me the billboard, the question I asked when I went out once and saw the billboard was it really necessary? Billboards are not fierce and I'm a yellow. Because I personally think it's not necessary. No disrespect to any political party, but I think it wasn't that necessary. She bought politics. But how many of you don't know like MP's bag? Can you get a door milk? And the quality $1 she sanoyi. How many of you know okay MP bag? An MP doesn't construct roads. Developmental projects, infrastructural projects is not the core mandate of an MP. The MP's duty is purely legislative, or to lobby, to demand for development for the people they represent, and then to how do you call it? To legislate, to represent the people in parliament, and then to facilitate law implementations and all those legislative responsibilities. MP bag bay. You mean MP bag bay? MP could be bag. MP bag. There's nowhere in the constitution that states that an MP is supposed to construct roads. If you think you have an opposite opinion, bring it out. An MP doesn't construct roads. The responsibility of development and infrastructural activities is solely of the MCE, the Municipal Chief Executive, who is the local government head. So, the executive and the field developmental be or the executive presidency, ministerial portfolio. Say, I'm a few nibi MP bag. Mla oya war. So Honorable Ayiku is not responsible for road construction, and just as Honorable Okuboy is also not responsible for road construction. I mean, none of them is responsible for the road construction. But because you have an incompetent MCE who can't boldly come out and let the residents know, okay, he is doing this for us, everybody will claim market share. This person is the one doing it. This person is the one who lobbied. This person. But my question is, how can an outgone MP be powerful than an incumbent MP? That's my question. Let's do politics, but let's do it with rational thinking. How can an outgone MP be powerful than a sitting MP? And this road construction, now, I can fail politics. She politicians pay right or bear. Or when people talk bear. This road construction was awarded way back in 2020. It is in the President's Sona State of the Nation's address, and I posted it. Back 2020. Ton hear me. Afo mia who allocate kilometers ebo. Afo mia last year May was a demonstration. No of a demonstration. The MCE sat on national television TV3. They care 6 weeks about Big Ben. She get like money. I've been a German runabout. Afo mia this is we say who and I she get a German runabout take first junction. But I feel don't. Rumors had it that he halted all how do you call it? He halted all the activities. He halted all the activities simply because he wanted his favorite candidate to win, so that how do you call it? The works will continue. And truth be told, when his favorite won, now works started. She KJ awi wo minewo okay infrastructure for politics. You are operating the assembly as if it's a political wing. But the assembly is not a political wing. When you are elected the MCE, you are not for any political party. Although a political party president elects you, you should serve the interest of the people first. That will satisfy all political managing responsibilities. You should first satisfy the interest of the community you are leading. Not like if you are a president, you are president for all. A local government is also the president for the community. Whether MPP, low NDC, sana only satisfy interest. Oba satisfy interest. You don't just act as if because you are appointed by this political party, you will only do things for these political party members. Okay, or delay development. One of the most abysmally performed MCEs, upon reading whatever has happened and looking at the resources that the community generates, is the current MCE. Abysmally performed. Because last year 6 weeks ago in Kwen, but this time that is development. Yet all delay before the better as we speak ana ajeshika kinkote kebawa school junction apa asphalt keje monthly kebashi he go feel around Crumble 1 Joe share Crumble 1 I think Nijon asphalt keje jeme ashi be amete no gonna buy a week pack be now. I think it's been like 4 weeks, almost a month. You a month po. They're not on site. They're not working. And if what people are saying is true, that actually, yeah, okay, my feeling because I have to be sure. I'm not sure about this statement. Equally, another political minute. Mogo in few political how do you call it, or I don't want to touch that area. But why would development become a problem? Now I'm saying things about the billboard, and the billboards, if the politicians are aware, they should be aware, they will be aware, and the followers are also not acting in that accordance and they are not following suit po. Billboards, and most of the billboards areas not most billboards here. They are very, 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 very dangerous because pedestrians and drivers use those wings to monitor whether there is an incoming car or an outgoing car. It will any billboard take kumepona mount here. It better cause accident simple. It better cause accident simple. And they are not small billboards, wide billboards. Ni H ni BP wide billboards. The J billboards koni anete when few bona feni ke driver say pon driver amenya menna amekon ni lo am here bani. She pon bani ko otatchone mi ona ni jopo ejeme. Ni work ene fi politics. Okay ne okay gbomo wala. Won meni wonu akake accident take be bi ene. Dene ka abi eni mu akaka o no me na ke menemba me no ke na me afite shika afite mi gbomo wala on banye ngmele lo gbomo banye napa. Kaya chale shebahi ebahi. This money's channeled in the mountain of billboards now. Why get can afio no because chale billboard film can be just be oni. Why get feel no ko fi okupu. Tawama. MPs don't construct roads. It's plain and simple. If you don't know Google, if you don't have Google, use the Constitution. Check the mandate and responsibilities of the MP. No road construction can developmental projects can be infrastructure can be AME. Look, I'm a common fund there. Poor. Then the MP buy use a common fund or Juba. Sani seek permission from the MCE. Ne explain it to MCE. You know they told a cafe. Then I release Shkale. Because the assembly has to oversee all developmental and infrastructural projects. Unless the MP is gifting the road construction, you're going to back and key. You're going to MPF the match show a back and key. No potential engineers of the assembly in the back way. Bo MP ko back there. Jebo bo ate shika because okay in your shika fi alego na go te wo maintain ya wo engineers ya wo obegbe. Onyofi oba need the help of assembly engineers and town and country planners. Then the obanyo o engage in the project. For most of you don't know. For some of us, we are very curious and we want to know. So we always find out all these details. The MP can't just wake up and say, because I'm rich, because I'm a politician, they are politicians. They are politicians. And that's all they can be. That's all they can be. Sani wanye wahani wa political activity say ike no ya abaha wo. After politics there's relationship. Me I keep telling people. No neke make me feel be with the influence of politics say do me. After politics say we have relationship. Ka agbe political year na next year Kenya fi politics. E wo ye shin le ko no ba shin. Obanye wa pe ya la shishi. Obanye wa pe party shishi. Obanye wa pe happy me we are people of each other. We know ourselves. We are friends. Charlie, ka gbe na politics what cheerful. One basani, one more. One share ideas. One quite how best we can all work together. Every politician's big dream is to develop and to make the community see them as people who are doing well. Or Keji only fame fit be me. No more to no govern. Alo no more to oni. Politics is supposed to help people make living better. So if whatever is going on is not helping the people become better, already your primary objective has failed you. Your primary objective has failed you as a politician or as a political follower. So why are we not interested in looking at the bigger picture? Okay, anyone feel politics? Ni mawa mene mena wami. Ama feel politics. Kon mani maya no. But feel about feel court ya waba shia. But feel about ya waba shia. And me, I am more concerned about Benono about Tony or Banyawani or what's a machine. Like Nibi Piano, Nick Bawana. Nibi Piano, Nick Bawana. She knew what baby be. If I in your man. Living in Kenemawa BN. If you have any questions and you want to ask, you can ask. Offer some 2-3 minutes of answering some questions. You can type your comment, your question in the comment section. I'll read it out and see how best we can both get into things. The Magnan Park has not been vandalized as purported by Kwao Young, aka NDC. Youth, they have still there. The net was destroyed by the assembly on the 6th of March. The seats are being changed because they will be replaced with a durable one by management of the park. The youth of no political party has anything to do with it. And if you're a youth of any political party, the old Jamaica or 250 politician could look where about Mobo, the car Mobo, or buy a prison for no fucking reason. About what you follow, about what you cry follow. But no, us as me, yeah, that mean build life a boat or ourselves because of Obulani. Because a habo shikake afi Bulani unu afi when no poambo. So I can continue like this. We can't. Yo, Onyeme. You're a don. Lay an Easter of the bar.